Right. This next bit is a post-mortem, a dissection of a chimp. You can see some chimps all the way on top of that white cupboard up there. Those two black dots. It's probably too small on your screens. But they are alive chimpanzees. I mean, I think you've all seen one of these before, at least. So Genetic Moo donated one of these things. I never thought in my life I'd be holding up a chimp's head to a webcam. This was donated by Genetic Moo. Again. Genetic Moo had the vision that this otherwise, honestly, useless product, entirely useless, they thought it would be a great thing to hack. And so they donated it to the Geekery many months ago. And the idea is that we hack it, and I really like that idea. But I think I was a bit reticent in doing it because it was the only one. And I managed to find two other chimps' heads cheap online. And so I'm a bit more encouraged to take one apart, to figure out how they all work, assume they all work the same, and so we can destroy one and then get into the others and make them live again. Okay, so I've got a bit of a plan for these chimps once we figure out how the motors and senses can be hacked, but we'll talk about that later. Until then, I'm going to hopefully switch cameras. It's going to take me a couple of seconds to okay, I'm going to turn my camera on, I think. Right.
In my head, I've got like images of like a horror film. Planet of the Apes.
I'm going to turn this camera on and go a bit mobile. Okay. Right. There we go. Right. Can anyone still hear me?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
Good. Right, so I'm going to dissect that chimp over there, really. Would you like to be cameraman?
Go on then.
Or anyone? There is there's this if you get. Okay. Otherwise, I'm just going to.
I see you've got a hammer.
I think I'll just walk over using that old legs apparatus.
Maybe I just do. No, I'm going to leave that computer there.
That lipstick.
You can put your computer on here so we can see what's going on.
Yeah. Do you want me? Yeah, I'll put my laptop on there.
Okay. Right, I'm doing this properly.
There's something very Alien Autopsy about this.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. Feels like secret footage.
Yeah.
I didn't have any scrubs. If you'd like to get involved, there's more gloves and masks in that cupboard. Oh dear. It's nearly Halloween.
I know.
I got the important tools, the scalpel, tweezers, got a hammer, and for emergencies there's excellent. I'm expecting this to get messy.
It's a lightning storm with huge power surge.
Yeah. The Jacob's ladder in the background.
Right, okay. So, is that a good view for the...
Yeah.
Really surreal.
Just wondering.
Oh, wow. Ooh.
There's another light here. You can move that red light too. So we've done a bit of disassembly already.
So, has it got cameras for eyes? Has it got what?
No,
Yeah.
the eyebrows can move up and down. The eyelids can close. The eyes can move left, right, up and down as well. Actually, I've got more over here. Right.
I can think of something you might care to do, and I can some open CV might be involved. Have it mimic.
Yeah. Can you see my screen now? Yeah. So it's got lots of different modes: remote control, a live mode where it's kind of like it's either curious, happy, fearful, or angry, and how you interact with it changes which mood it's in. So if you keep flicking it around the ears, it gets more angry. And then you can program it and then leave it on guard so it shouts at any movement and looks in different directions. And and so there's some sensors, a couple of three touch sensors around the head and one in each ear. IR vision sensors are in the nostrils rather than the eyes. And these are all the movements. It's not very good, but it's the head back forward, the head can move around, the eyes up and down, the jaw, upper lip move, and the eyelids and eyebrows do too. Oh, don't click again. There we go. Right, okay. A genetic mood. It's from 2001, 2005 actually, it's released. I think it's Japanese, we're down to Japanese, really, isn't it?
What was it named for?
No discernible reason. It's just a toy. It wasn't a very good toy. They made an Elvis version of it, which is probably a little bit less purposeful and even less useless things. Yeah, I don't know why they made it, but it was on the way to make other stuff.
So it's mainly a toy for kids.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just going to take this apart pretty quickly because I want to just have some of it.
Make it so fun.
Actually, it's not a bad look at all. It's quite old. No, it's actually a bit crispy. We're doing this with an evening. If anyone else wants to do a talk next month, okay, so touch sensors. I'm just going to snip this away. If you can remember that green and red is the top, the back touch sensor. That was on. Naval stuff.
Are they piezo touch sensors? Or
Probably. Looks like it. Well, there's lots of hair over it. So yeah, what do you think those are?
That helps.
My guess would be piezo, only because they're sensitive and easy to wire up and they work, sort of thing. Cheap, but
It's just it's just very thin film.
I love the echoes. Every little noise makes an echo in there. Is this interesting? Tell me to stop. Okay. There's the back of it. Can you all see that very well?
Yeah.
Don't know where to start. Lots of screens.
Can you actually see any of the servos?
Sorry?
Can you see any servos or any moving?
Yeah, they're
Like-
all inside the head.
Can you see the wires that go to them? In case you're
Yeah,
going
they
to.
all seem to go to this board at the back.
Okay.
Try and take the skeleton off, like the jaw. I'll start with the jaw. I need one of those stainless steel kidney-shaped things to drop with the clank.
is it? Are they? Has it got normal screws or are those weird star shapes? And is it designed to be like taken apart and played with?
So far.
Just generally gets me really annoyed when stuff today is designed not to be tampered with, and it'll be so much fun to be able to get in and play with it. Thing.
Well, the jaw's dislocated, but it's connected to something inside, so I'm going to pull that off. It would be horrific if you suddenly sprang to life and started screaming.
That image has just been playing in my head for the last 10 minutes.
So I just take every screw that I see out. This is a sacrificial monkey. Should be trying to do this in the camera. Trying to record what I'm doing so I can undo it, maybe. I'm beginning to regret putting these gloves and mask on. It's a bit hard. No, not on this level, actually. Well, I think this chimp's probably dead now. I can probably get that germs.
Yeah. Theatre.
What have we put today? Geekery speak is tricky. Oh, one just came off.
Oh, there we are.
We've got an eye hinge.
Eyes. Bit of garlic. Very tasty.
Oh, there goes the ear. The microphone is inside. I'm so sorry, monkey. You see these connectors? called all of these different sort of connectors, the JST connectors, which are quite useful for PCBs and whatnot. Should be if it's one of them. They've glued these on.
So, what kind of interface does it have, if any, apart from the hand controller thing you
I
had?
don't know what kind of interface is in there yet. I've read somewhere that that might be a D2A board, digital to analog board, but I don't really know. No idea. I don't think many of these connectors are going to come out because they have all been glued in. It's quite manky now.
That's going to sound really simple, yeah. See, like, these blue things, like that blue thing, what does that do?
That's a capacitor. Basic electronic component. It's a bit like, to use a water analogy, hang on, I have to go to this board.
I've always wondered like how certain boards work.
So if an electricity running down a pipe,
Sorry, that's not that. We'll go back to this.
Camera just stopped, by the way. It's frozen. Oh, it's back again.
There we go. Sorry.
You've got water running down a pipe. The flow rate of the water is the current in amps. The pressure pushing that water along is volts, to make it an analogy of electricity. The resistor is a bit like a thinning of the pipe. So it restricts the flow of current.
Yeah.
A capacitor is like a big chamber. With a pipe coming out the other side, a rubber diaphragm in the middle. So when voltage is applied, this fills up with water on that side because of the pressure, the voltage. And the current at first is sort of high as it pushes the diaphragm out. Then when the diaphragm is as stretched out as it can be, the current stops. And there's just a sort of a pressure in there, which when the voltage reverses, it swings back the other way. So what that means is a capacitor can let an alternating current pass, stops the direct one directional flow. Because that, if the flow keeps going in different directions, backwards and forwards, this pulls you out this way and then that way and this way. So the water can still sort of keep moving. If it's a constant flow, this fills up, the diaphragm gets its maximum stretch, and then nothing else comes out the other side. So that's what a capacitor does. Would anyone disagree with that?
I mean, that's a good analogy. I quite like that.
So all these, all the tool bits, that's how simple I understand that.
So those capacitors are maybe for smoothing power supplies, or they can use them in timing circuits as well. And I'm sure lots of other reasons. I'm not massively expert in what that's how capacitor. Would you like to hold that? Right. I'll get this in here.
I was going to say you're making a pig's ear of that, but no.
Jacob the Knight goes.
I was thinking bonobo, ape, gibbon.
The plastics come apart. There you go. There's another one. Right, so here's
Always wanted one of them.
Want to add to the air collection. It's good. Reminds me of a Vietnam film I saw.
Just trying to just get these any screws that you see. A hell of a lot. It's amazing for something that's so completely pointless.
Yeah. I think it's probably one of these things he's expected to be bought for Christmas, used for about 10 minutes, and then never used again.
Yeah. But they reuse the stuff in this for the Elvis, and maybe they learnt a lot about what they were doing. So they're the ears.
They've got the same sort of same design.
Yeah. So maybe there were. Elon Musk has been talking about this a bit, and he's been making bits of his spacecraft, even though they kind of know that the thing they're making is a bit obsolete because the designs they've done already. They keep making it because they're testing and making the machine that makes the machine. So,
I see.
so this isn't the end product. Maybe the processing the machine to make things is what they're really going. It couldn't have been just to make monkey heads because it's obviously ridiculous. But they're still going now. WowWee make stuff completely different to this. So the machine they made to make this is still the machine making stuff. WowWee Alive. WowWee. WowWee. Okay. Got some stuff. Thing is, if I take the wires out and don't remember where they went in, that won't really help. Because I want to go into the spinal tap, do a spinal tap kind of thing here. And that goes into this. Yeah. And so maybe I think maybe I just need to get rid of that circuit board completely. I'll just figure out what these wires do and then connect them. I'm not going to use any of this electronics to control anything. So it doesn't matter how these go to these. That's what I do. Because I'm just going to use something like something modern. Maybe like a feather or something like that, because this has already got Wi-Fi on it. Don't know, yeah. And Bluetooth, so it'd be easy to connect to a mobile phone with something that's probably as capable as that, if not more. So that's the sort of general direction of travel.
You can connect that to a phone.
Maybe, yeah.
That's awesome.
Anything's possible. Or with the glue there, it's like pulling sinews apart. It really feels weird and real.
Imagine it's chicken wings.
Oh, not helping. How long have we been doing this for now? I'll try and take some of the time. The eerie, echoey sound of doors opening is a bit weird as well. How's this rate on the entertainment stakes? The scale of 1 to 10.
The dance still there.
Is anyone still out there?
Yeah, I think it's all right.
Right, I've nearly got enough to take this board off.
I'm trying to find some old code I wrote to control a motor for a WebSocket because, well, to alter GPIO on the Pi for a WebSocket, just in case something like that could be used to knock up some sort of remote control.
Yeah.
But because it feels like someone, there must be a nice robotics module or something already in place for just controlling GPIO through some sort of existing WebSocket protocol or something, but yeah, I haven't found it yet.
Oops, the whole socket. It's all spine that's left there, I think, mostly. It's a big one. See how I started off all gingerly, kind of gently.
Hammer it there.
Yeah. Cussive maintenance.
Having realised that I'm probably not going to use this electronics, and this is sacrificial chimp. Getting somewhere. Sorry, chimp. That one.
Remember where everything else.
Well, so far.
Yeah, that's true. Early days.
The answer to the old Hollywood blockbuster.
How confident are you about getting it back together?
Not at all. But it doesn't really matter, I suppose, because we're just trying to find out where
the soul is.
all of them, and rather than trying to figure out how this board works, just replace it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. This German one. Right, that's all of that out. So if the head comes off, there won't be any nerves left holding it on. I've already opened one of these from the bottom. I don't think there was much. Okay. Very good way in. Maybe it's these screws. Could you imagine how much people at home, how much better it would be if you're here in the flesh? The smell of chimp.
Rotting
cheap
away.
rosé.
I could model something in cinema 4D.
Right.
The 3D printer. Maybe some 3D rendering.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll try things. Never done it. Well, never done it for 3D printing.
Probably do a graphical model, do you?
Yeah, so make graphics. So sometimes you have to use 3D software to create graphics and animation. It's really good. That'd be really good, like gifts, stuff like that. Someone's birthday. Like, something personalised.
That's really interesting.
Yeah. That's the first one that goes on. But you could do anything.
So that makes sense. Space station.
Yeah.
Software side, I don't develop at all. So, I've got a lot of software. concrete printing.
Oh yeah.
Printing frame.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah. So they print it out there. Wow. What kind of software have you done?
Oh, mostly energy trading. Pulling in data, doing calculations and no, I don't know anything about this side until
Well, I know. I'm guessing for a while. The design of the start is an ongoing thing.
it depends. The current projects are really doing it full time. It's good. It's a good
Oh yeah.
Loads of screws going in here.
That's speakers.
Yes, that's the speaker. It's a pretty meaty speaker. It screams more than talks and laughs and chimps, you know. It's not very good impression.
That's good.
We could show a YouTube video if you do a search for WowWee chimp.
Yeah. Do you want to do it now?
Yeah, why not? I'm just going to undo all these screws and maybe a quick WowWee chimp screen share.
Go on there, yeah.
I'll do on this one. Try on this one. Totally screw up things.
There's a couple of circuit boards, 3 circuit boards, little circuit boards in the base here.
So what's in the base for the batteries?
Those two. They seem to have different power supplies to different parts of the head. Let's see one of the motors, or maybe a potentiometer to. That's a motor to move the head around.
So how do I share this onto Zoom?
Share, you don't think you have to share
Spotlight
screen?
yourself and share your screen. What time is it? It's 8 o'clock. I'm coming to the end of how long I wanted to do this. Maybe another 10 minutes. Is anyone still there? It's very dramatic sound. Such a loud. Spine cracking. One more.
Is that from the chip? That's the one. Click on that one.
expecting that. Yeah, look at that. Eyeballs and everything. What are them? Their cameras that light in the nose.
They're the infrared sensors, so we can track heat source of person. It's brilliant for us. We get to
Yeah, absolutely. Right. We're back. Live in the studio.
You see up the there's a motor here, and that looks like a rotary sensor that senses position of the neck, so it doesn't over-rotate it. So we can see how far it's turned. It looks like some kind of DC motor with a gearbox on it. The gearbox will probably take a high-speed motor and slow it down, which will increase the torque with the turning power of the little motor. So a little motor can go really fast, but it can't turn heavy loads.
Yeah.
So a gearbox reduces to turn slower, but have more force. These gloves are really good. I put them on just to be a bit theatre-y.
Yeah.
But it really helps pick stuff up. The things are really sticky. How it turns. You can see this.
Oh yeah.
It's interesting. They might. What do you think I should take off next? The motor, yeah, let's keep going. What's the worst that could happen?
Is there like a motor that you think would be the most easiest for us to control? like an eyelid or something, or something that's low power.
Yeah.
That we can get to most easily.
Something stopping us coming out. Yeah, where's the angle point there? Right, monkey. Told you time and time again. You don't start. Count to 3 and you do a damn good thrashing. Well, hey.
Yeah, very good.
That's a click, like a Jubilee click, without a spring version of it. That's it. Got it to get in.
Yeah.
No, I'm sure it's a standard sort of motor.
Oh, is it?
But this would be specially injection molded just for this monkey. To hold that motor in that gear with the mounting holes exactly there. That is a bespoke molding. That's a really expensive tool to make. Right? Well, it must be injection molding because they didn't have 3D printing back then.
Yeah.
A tool like that costs tens of thousands of pounds. A tool to make costs a ton of money. So they must be expecting to make thousands of them.
Yeah.
Then maybe they did with Chimps and Elvises and just for one.
You know what I mean? If it's 30 quid, you go, yeah, it's lots of people buying it.
That's quite
Special
now, let alone then.
That's like rich kids will buy it for children's jokes, but nobody else will do it.
So it's really weird, but this motor gets its power from this board down in the base, which is connected to the spinal column. The rotary sensor goes straight up the neck to that main board in the back. So that seems to say that the brains, if you like, are on that big board that took up the first. Yeah.
Makes sense.
And the most microprocessor looking chips are on these two boards here, underneath that black cover. Rather than epoxy or something to it. Loads of transistors on that.
What are the microprocessors?
They're like mini brains that just have an instruction set. If this, do that. If your ears flick 10 times, get angry. Whatever. But that is perhaps a motor controller that takes the position from the brain and tells the motor to move around until there's a start. We can, oh no, that's a bit sorry, isn't it? It really does feel like I'm holding the carcass of a chicken after a Sunday.
Just in case my chest wears or hair. Where's your hair? Where's your hair?
So I reckon kind of want to take these out, put it out, and take these out.
An awful lot of work. I mean, even putting it together, that's got to be a lot of hand work.
Yeah. It's a lot. Well, you can see quite a lot of the sort of circuitry. Can we see any of the motors in the head? Seems to be only two screws holding the eyes in, and that'd be quite interesting. So I'll take the eyes out if I can, and then stop for now.
Yeah. I guess you've got all the prosaic, all the everyday stuff underneath where you just make it work technically. So it's going to find the strategy so it's actually, which I think is quite cool actually. It's really is and everything else.
Yeah.
Looks very realistic. And the hair is pretty.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want to force this. There is another connector in the bottom.
There must have sold quite a few there. Yeah. Yeah. And made a lot.
It must have been thousands rather than tens of thousands. Seriously,
Yeah, exactly.
The enthusiasm to it was leading edge at the time, leading edge of what have you, then maybe they would have gone for it. But even so, it's a little just
I mean, I can't really, apart from a bit of a oh, look at this monkey. That's gone in. Yeah. Unless you really like scaring small children.
No, absolutely.
So maybe that's the market.
What else do they make?
Yeah, but I'm not on the line.
Yeah, yeah. What are they called?
Wowee. So this is what happens when you don't volunteer to give us a proper talk about it. Okay. Or help you find someone interesting to listen to. So the next month.
You've got to chase up Carl.
Right, there you go. Yes, there's lots of people I should chase. Keep forgetting. Another injection motor. Oh, we're getting to some motors now. Oh, tiny little DC motor. It's a little DC motor, gearbox underneath, and then there's another rotary sensor on top there. And same for the module here as well. I think they do the lifts. Maybe it's the whole eyes. Yeah, it's all eyes. It's still attached to the eyebrows. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, those two motors seem to. This one is definitely attached to the eyebrows, so I guess this one was attached to the eyelids.
Okay. Oh, I see. There's the eyebrows, is it? Eyelids.
These are the eyebrows. So that is eyebrows. Yeah.
The website's awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah, it tells you how they make their toys look as well. How they get concept, prototype test.
Nice.
Yeah. And they make a lot of toys as well.
The machine is really successful. The machine built this.
They do a concept and they prototype it to see to the proof of physics to see if that can actually work. Nice.
Where are they based?
I don't know, maybe I was guessing it. Where are they based?
Robotic company.
There we go, we've got the eyes out.
We have the eyeballs.
No.
It's like better than the Adams family where they go, oh, there's grandma's eyeballs. They go, yes, put them back there.
There we go.
So that doesn't move, that's what the eyeballs do, don't they?
The eyeballs move.
Yeah.
Can't move them. Yes.
Very cool.
That's going to be fun to explore a bit. Okay, so we've got made some progress with Jim. I'll put it back, sort of. Feels good to get going on it. Right, I think that's it for now.
Matt would like to point out that no real chimps were harmed in the making of this documentary.
I enjoyed watching that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Looks like you've got a rabbit on your tabletop now, though.
Yeah, cool, right.
Good work.
No, that was fun. Right.